stories, the Indonesian government says it's planning to ban all beef imports from Australia within a few years. Next year, Indonesia will nearly halve its live Australian cattle imports, almost by half, to 280,000. The Cattle Council of Australia doesn't believe it's payback for the temporary trade ban introduced by the Gillard government earlier this year. The US Army has officially ended its war in Iraq with the lowering of the flag at a ceremony in Baghdad. Some 4,500 US soldiers and more than 100,000 Iraqis have died in the war, which lasted nearly 9 years. The US Defense Secretary Leon Panetta says Iraq is stable and self-reliant, but the country will be tested in the next few years. Music identity Molly Meldrum has had surgery but remains in a critical condition after a serious fall at his home in Melbourne last night. It's believed the 65-year-old fell 3 metres while putting up Christmas decorations. He was rushed to hospital and put in an induced coma, suffering swelling to the brain and fractured ribs. And in golf, Britain's Ian Poulter leads the Australian Masters by 1 shot ahead of the second round at the Victoria Club in Melbourne. Poulter is at 6 under par after firing a 65 yesterday, 1 stroke ahead of Australian Ashley Hall.